Streets is bustling, hustling, they harder. You can't have the sweet with no sour. Spices, herbs, sweets, and the flour. She came out precisely the hour. Clouds disappear, the sun shows the power. No chance of a probable shower. I fell in love with my neighbor's daughter. I wanted to protect and order. Never mind, I'm just 12 and a quarter. I had dreams beyond our border. Is it true when they say all you need is just love? Is it true? What about those who have love? Only to find that it's taken away. And why do they say that the children have rights to be free? To be free. What about those who have love? Whose memory still lives inside of me? What did the young man say before he stole you away on that fateful day? Fatima, did he know your name or the plans we made to go to New York City? After school, study the lessons. I asked God to slow down the seconds. He does the opposite, that's what I'm guessing. I better chill and count my own blessings. Fatima, Fatima, what is the matter? How come you ain't come up the ladder? So we can be like there's no tomorrow. Then you gon' make me wait till tomorrow. She spoke Arabic and Swahili. She'd say, Wendo anta so bright, you sound like my TV. Then one day she never came to me. Is it true when they say all you need is just love? Is it true? What about those who have love? Only to find that it's taken away. Now why do they say that the children have rights to be free? To be free. What about those who have love? Whose memory still lives inside of me? Fatima, what did the young man say before he stole you away on that fateful day? Fatima, did he know your name or the plans we made to go to New York City? Fatima, what did the young man say before he stole you away on that fateful day? Fatima, did he know your name or the plans we made to go to New York City? Beauty was in the eyes of beholder. How come everyone hushed when she walked by? How come girls would look just to scold her? How come the angel wanted to hold her? Fatima, Fatima, I'm in America. I make rhymes and I make them delicate. You would've liked the parks in Connecticut. You would've said I'm working too hard again. Damn you, shooter, damn you, the building whose walls hid the blood she was spilling. Damn you, country so good at killing. Damn you, feeling so persevering. Is it true when they say all you need is just love? Is it true? What about those who have love? Only to find that it's taken away. And why do they say that the children have rights to be free? To be free. What about those who have love? Whose memory still lives inside of me? Fatima, what did the gunman say before he took you away on that fateful day? Fatima.
Greetings, greetings. Hope y'all can hear me. Put the headset on. Make sure everything is good. Turn that ringer off. We don't need no interruptions. Turn that up. Okay. Oh, you can hear me? What's going on, sister? What's going on? I hope all is well. Hope y'all can hear me. I'm sorry, my voice is kind of it's a little hoarse because I'm getting over a cold and I've been sick for a while, so just bear with me. And I never was like one of those people that I just had to come out with some shit, being sick, or even though I had a billion things to do, I don't like that. If I really have to do a video, I'll do it. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing? How you doing? And I do appreciate everybody that, slides through. This is not the channel that I always go to. I do have the other channel, but YouTube politics. YouTube politics. They ain't letting me go live over there, so it's all good. I went live on this one. I hope you're doing well though, sister. I hope you're doing well. Before I start though, I definitely good. That's right. That's right. Speaking of, the Most High, always praises to the Most High before I start, because I'm here, I'm alive. I could be dead, but I'm here, I'm breathing, and I'm always gonna make the best out of my life, and I'm always gonna have a fight, because I feel like we need fighters, we need warriors, and I'm not laying down for nobody. So, that being said, I was watching a video earlier today of a YouTuber that was discussing a some white guy that was saying that the Black Panther film should not be nominated, and that also brings up a lot of shit, because there's a lot of people that said this film was actually basic, mediocre. Like some people, even said that the movie sucked. I'm thinking to myself like, mm, this movie was not really. If you really think about it, this movie is not about what you're seeing. Not at all. This just it's just like that McGregor and that Mayweather fight. This movie signifies just coming out, and the fight, the McGregor and the Mayweather fight. That fight just signified just the fight. It's exactly what it looks like. There you go. That's what I was trying to get to. It's a coded message. It's not about the film. It's not at all about the film. It's about what the film represents for my people, what the film represents for myself, what the film represents for my unborn seeds. Yeah, granted, it was created by the character was created by a white man. I get it, okay, but I don't see a whole lot of conscious community pro-black people coming up with ideas on trying to make superheroes, or trying to make comic books or anything of the sort. Okay, the money went to Disney or Marvel, whoever owns the rights. I get it. Trust me, I totally get it. The film to me was not based on money. It was not based on who's getting this. There she go. What's going on, Queen? I'm so glad that you could join me. Very, very glad that you could join me. I'm glad you found your way here. The movie was based on the symbolic, like that Queen just said in the comments. It's a message. It's a deeper. It's like a coded message. Have you ever seen that much melanin on the screen? That's some good looking melanin, man. Right? That's some good looking melanin. Like you got the brothers, you got the sisters. It's amazing. It's amazing. The movie itself was good. I thought it was great. Actually, I thought the movie was great. Um, I like the CGIs. I like the storytelling. It seemed like every scene is telling a story. Every scene was telling a story. The movie Black Panther to me, it is the 2018 gem because of everything that was happening to us up until that point and still is happening to us. Like nothing's changed. You can see all of my channels. Ain't shit changed. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Nothing's changed from the movie coming out to now. And the movie, it signifies everything that we go through, man. Like we make it so hard even on ourselves that when you see something like that, a movie like this, it's like, oh my God, oh, what's going on, sister? What's going on? I'm so glad you could make it. I'm so glad you found your way here. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate it. You guys are appreciated. Um, the movie, it signifies first of all, let's talk about the money, right? So the money that we spent on it, yeah, went to, Disney or Marvel, and went to a white guy. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I wish it would have went to the inner cities. Um, I wish it would have went to the youth or would have went to something in our community. I totally get it. But look what we've done. Look what we can do. Look what our melanated dollars can do. Just imagine if it wasn't a movie behind that shit. What if it was something like businesses or just something like legitimate businesses? I know that, the whole business theme on YouTube for us in this community is getting so played out. I think we're getting tired of the business aspect and nobody is producing that shit. I think we're getting tired of that. I totally get that. Trust me, I get that. But you get what I'm saying, sisters and brothers. You get you should get that we could put these dollars into something else. It doesn't have to be a business. It could be to something like education. It could be for our kids' education. Instead, a lot of the money went to a movie. The good thing about it is we could come together. We know how to come together, y'all. And we did like, what was it? 1.5 billion or something, like 2 billion or something like that. Globally, I think Asia, I could be wrong, don't quote me. I think like somewhere in like Asia, they didn't play it or some shit. They felt like it was racist or some shit. I don't know. Something like that. But we also do gotta put into perspective that there's timing too. It got them, returns and shit. So a lot of us had a lot of money to spend. It was timing. So granted, if we got timing and we have time, look what we're as melanated people. There shouldn't be any more excuses, regardless if it's a fictional movie, or whatever. There shouldn't be excuses on why we shouldn't be supporting each other or loving each other when we could come together for a film, a great film. I like the film. I think the film was great. If it doesn't win, I'm gonna be mad. I don't know if they did it. I don't watch the Oscars or none of that shit. But this spoke to me because I hear a lot of people pissing on this movie. Like it's a lot of people that's always pissing on the Black Panther. Like we all know that a white man created this and that, man. The movie is good, man. The movie is great. The movie is great. I don't know how we can be happy as people when we're not even happy with this. The person that directed it is from my hometown, Ryan Coogler. So Oakland native. Brother, what's up? Power to us. He learned a lot about his people because I think he went to Africa and visited Africa too while filming this film. And the movie was directed by brother. So basically it was our film. That's why it was so good. That's why. Look, and I could be, dumb, whatever, for supporting the film Black Panther. I get it. Some people that don't like it, some people don't. Look, I'm telling you, I like the movie, man. The movie was nice. I actually did a review of the film, or my opinions on what I thought about it. I did feel that it had some kind of fembot kind of like essence to it a little bit, but it wasn't too much where it threw the movie off. But then a sister pointed out that the Wakandan soldiers are female, so the a lot of the staff pretty much are female that the Wakandan Empire is surrounded by. I guess the soldiers are female. Um, yeah, the staff is female, I believe. So a lot of it, I felt like it was just like, man, where's the men at? It's not a lot of men on here. It's crazy. Um, but a sister, assured me that yeah, it's the Wakandan Empire was pretty much female. The soldiers and stuff was pretty much female. There were some men, there was some male, but overall, I liked it because there was a sister that was kicking ass, and she pretty much was like the fighting force on the movie, the film. She had the little staff, and she was doing all type of shit with it. I was like, damn, she kicking ass, man. And I believe the sister she played Afina Shakur too in All Eyes on Me, and she's a fantastic actress, very talented. Um, I thought the film, like I said, I did a review. So if you scroll through the library, you'll see it. It should be up there. I think the film was great. I don't think the film, for me though, was about the movie. It wasn't about how how the visuals look, how visually stunning the film was, how the movie was stunning. It was very stunning. Like it was very beautiful. I liked all the elephants, the animals, all that, man. The visual effects. It felt like the visual coming out of the TV. I like that. The brother Coogler did a great job. And then the women, full sisters of Wakanda, the Lupita, the Angela Bassett, they were so beautiful. You never get to see skin tone or melanin on a film, and you never get to see them actually have love interests of the same color. It's always like, a biracial man or a biracial woman with a melanated man or a melanated woman. You never get to see that. So you get to see Chinchilla, I think I'm saying his name right, Chinchilla and Lupita. They feel for each other. They're basically in love with each other, but I think they're in different tribes. So I don't know if that was in the movie though, like that was conflicting, but I do know that they were in different tribes, I believe. I could be wrong, but you don't ever get to see nothing like that. And for me, it was just like, oh, it's amazing. It wasn't no biracials or anything in the lead cast or anything like that. It was all about us. Oh, it's magical, man. That movie, like I said, man, it had so many um things that we're overlooking. And the conscious sector needs to stop doing this shit. Like you got to pick. It's like, man, what's gonna make you happy? You ain't gonna never really see a Black Panther film like this come out the conscious sector because they ain't gonna be able to agree. Oh, she too light. He too light. Well, I don't want that. Too masculine. Not masculine enough. You will never see this shit be built. It'll never come out of the sector because we don't agree for shit. So I don't get the shit, man. Like we shit on everything, man. We shit on everything, and I get it's a white dude that created it. Like I said, I get it. I totally get it. But my thing is, the film was not really to be seen. It was not really about the visuals. It was not really, it wasn't even about the actors. The fact that that film was being created and we knew who the, and you seen it. You seen the previews and you was like, oh, look at all that melanin. Not a whole lot. I don't even think I seen a white dude in the trailer. I think I did, but it was only once. So I thought they were like I knew they were a bad guy. I knew they were a bad guy because the Black Panthers was supposed to be a superhero. But when you even heard about it, you were like, it's not about the movie. It's about us. It's about us. And then you finally see it. And you finally see Black Panther. And then you realize, holy shit, do you see all this melanin? This movie is crazy. That movie to me is it's like it's spectacular because it's not even about the movie. It's the fact that that movie is even out and we have something like because we probably ain't gonna see nothing like this in a long time. For a long time. Probably not. Probably not. And I think that if we keep shitting on movies like this, it just kind of just it's gonna hinder us and it's gonna kind of keep us to where we can't ever come to our own realization. I think we have to kind of get out of our emotions sometimes. I think our emotions hinder us from enjoying shit. I think the film was great, and but I think the idea of Black Panther and our own Wakanda, even though it's fictional, is legendary. So the film was great, but thinking about the Wakandans and having an all melanated kingdom, an all melanated empire, beautiful, beautiful. All the women in that film had their own personality. They were not. None of them were all the same. None of them were. None of them. They were all different. From Angela Bassett to Lupita, even to the sister that was fighting a lot. They all had different personalities. I believe, like I said, Lupita was in a different tribe. There's different tribes. And so get to the story. I haven't seen it. Um, I'm about to, it's going to be a spoiler, so I'm going to pop the balloon right now. So I'll give you some time to shut them down if you haven't. If you want to listen, you can listen. The movie is basically just summed up as like, basically Wakanda is a country, I believe, or yeah, some country in Africa, some land in Africa. It's a whole world in Africa. I believe it's located in East Africa in the film. Is it? It might be. Don't quote me on that. And they have vibranium, which powers up their suits, their technology, and everything. What's going on, my sister? What's going on, sis? First time you ever got me live, huh? Um, it's what was I saying? So vibranium is powering up the suits. It's powering up the whole world of Wakanda. And this is what a lot of people, even my homeboys, they don't even like this part of the film, is the tribal wars. So you heard me speak briefly of, Lupita's in the tribe. There are different tribes within Wakanda. And before I saw it, I didn't like the shit. I didn't like it. I'm like, why didn't you like it, dude? Like that movie has got so much hype. It has so much everything to it. Like I've been hearing it's like I want to see it. And he was like, oh, I didn't like it because it got to us fighting each other and all this and that. And I'm like, don't we have rifts? Don't we have beefs today? Have you seen the streets? And this is not a knock on my people. I'm from the hood. I'm from Oakland, California. We got beefs. We got tribal wars going on every damn fucking day. every day. This was accurately depicted. Accurately. They're having tribal wars. I don't even think necessarily tribal wars are bad. They regulate. You see, you're going to see what tribe has the best the best policy on certain things. Like I think their tribe had the one that had chinchilla. They had a lot of more more technology. I'm not sure. There was one tribe that I believe they were living off the land. Had best policies for you. What tribes shit or you can handle or you can't handle. Some of us would, some of us black. So I'm not messing with them. Do you hear me? It says it's buffering. I didn't know if it was still buffering or not. Oh yeah, you can hear me? Okay. So what was I saying? So the tribes, they meet up for like okay, cool. I'm glad, sis. Um the tribes, they meet up basically to have like these contests. Basically they fight. The top warriors from the tribes, they'll fight. They'll have these contests where they fight. Whoever wins, I believe, is the king or something like that. They run Wakanda, I guess, or that area, I believe. And then of course T'Challa is always winning this shit. So he runs Wakanda, he rules it. He runs it good, but here comes Killmonger, and Killmonger is supposed to be the Afro American. He's supposed to be us. He's supposed to represent us. He's supposed to be basically all African Americans rolled in one. Your typical Afro or your current modern day Afro American Killmonger. So when you see the film, he's supposed to be representing us. He's supposed to just be us when you see the film. Now, a lot of people have a problem with in the film. Killmonger lets his woman get killed by one of those white dudes. Uh, um, she basically gets shot, and my whole thing is that he's not doing that. She didn't really just get shot. She really died for a purpose. She sacrificed herself, if you will. Think about this. We have people dying every day. There are women dying every day for no purpose. They're dying. You don't even hear people talking about a lot of women that are dying today. They're just dying. And they're dying just for nothing. They're just dying because the world is crazy as shit. So here you have a woman that took a bullet, and she knew everything that what the Killmonger and them were fighting for. It's just crazy. I'm not saying that it was okay or it was cool. Of course, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying all sisters are supposed to die for a cause or anything like that. I'm saying there are women that die for nothing. There are men that die for nothing. She knew clear and set that Killmonger was fighting for that for vibranium, and he was fighting for a position to become king and do something with the vibranium for African Americans. And like a lot of people still so caught up with it, and I'm like, I mean, somebody has to die in this war. People are gonna die in this war. People are going to die in this fictional war. People are going to die in this real world. What are you willing to die for? What are you willing to put up with to win this war? In the film and in real life. That's what I'm thinking. But, so just fast forward, he basically gets to challenge T'Challa, and he wins. he wins, and he wins fair and square, and he becomes king. And what he immediately wants to do with the new crowned power is he wants to use the vibranium to help like melanated people around the world. He wants to give this vibranium to Brazil and the island. He wants to bring it out here to America. I'm thinking to myself, hell yeah, hell yes. See, that sister didn't die for nothing. Because what if that bullet would have hit Killmonger? Then we would have been in the same shit. She basically could have, even though towards the end, the plan never got to happen because he eventually died. But if he never would have got to that point to be king, we would have never saw What If. What If? The movie is deep, man. The movie is deep. That movie is deep. Like, it has so many stories. There's so many stories that every scene tells. Like the sisters, the Wakandan soldiers, they're loyal to the king. They're loyal to the throne. They'll fight for the throne. What I got pissed about was when they turned on Killmonger because he was doing something that they didn't agree with. That they thought that he didn't agree. They didn't agree with it. They didn't feel like, oh, he's true. He shouldn't be king. I was like, oh, come on, don't do that right now. He's trying to help so many other melanated people throughout the diaspora. When you watch the shit, you're going to be like, Killmonger is definitely from Oakland. He definitely from the town, man, for real. Wakanda basically wants to keep their technology to themselves. They want that technology to be strictly for them. While we suffer, the other melanated people in the diaspora suffer from being over-policed, all this shit. And this is all said in the film too, also. And it's true. Everything they said is true. Everything that he said was true. We're being over-policed. It's like we're born in poverty. And that's not no fault of the sister or the fault of the brother. If you watch my shit, you know I'm always gonna come with some balanced shit. I'm not blaming no woman, and I'm definitely not blaming no man. It's all of us. You're born in poverty. You can't help that. What the vibranium could have did for our people throughout the diaspora, but they didn't want to share it. They didn't want to share it. So it's like that movie is so deep, and there's so many like levels to the story that you really have to sit down and you have to understand it. And even like towards the end or the end of the film, Killmonger would just say, just throw my body in the water like my ancestors. I can't be in no cage. I can't be locked up. Just throw my shit away. Throw my shit away, because here's a dude that's been fighting his entire life. He's a real Oakland Black Panther. Real Panther. He been fighting his entire life in this war. He been fighting. Scars all on his body. He been fighting. And he's like, if you gonna try and refrain, you're gonna try and put me in a cage or something, and you gonna try and keep me in some type of Wakandan jail, just kill me. Put me in the water. I'll be with my real ancestors. You know what I'm saying? This movie is, I'm telling you, I don't know how anybody can hate Black Panther or dislike it. I don't know how you can, as a melanated person, open up your face and talk bad upon this film. This film it got so many aspects to it, and like I said, if you don't know anything about Oakland, man, we got pride out here, man. We got pride out here, man. Don't let anybody, throw some other, bullshit out there, man. Like, we got pride out here, man. We fight out here. Man. We may don't have the Panthers anymore, but we fight, man. You can still see the remnants of that shit. We very much militant out here. Man. So you see a lot of You see a lot of that shit in that movie. How we fight out here for what we believe in. We fight for our rights out here because ain't nobody gonna do that shit for you. Ain't nobody gonna do this shit for you. Nobody's gonna fight for you. So we're gonna have to take some losses. There are gonna be some innocent people that are going to die in this war. And you have to be prepared for this shit. Hiding is not gonna do it. Saying, oh, I'm just gonna let everybody else die. I'm just gonna sit here on the sideline and not do shit. Shit. Those are usually the people that get killed first. So no, do I agree about the shit? But come on, like y'all, like a lot of these pro-blacks and conscious people say on here, it's a film. You making it seem like that would really just happen. There are sisters out here dying for less. I don't hear no conversation on that. So no, she died for a purpose, and Killmonger did become king, but everybody turned on him, and this shit was just bad, man. I said, I don't know, but I think the film is definitely a must see, and it's definitely a 2018 gem, and it's definitely a melanated stuffer. It's definitely something worth watching, and your kids can watch it. It's not like really graphic or anything. That your kids can learn a lot of shit from this. Your kids can get empowered from this shit. Especially if you have a daughter, your daughter can watch this and see, oh wow, those are the whole Wakandan army is, pretty much women. It's female. It's a lot of life lessons in this film. It's a lot of heartache because some people didn't like, a lot of them didn't like Killmonger, so he killed T'Challa, I guess, so they hated Killmonger for that. So it's a lot of heartfelt shit. Everybody loves T'Challa. Everybody loves T'Challa. Exactly, right? The movie's dope, man. Everybody loves T'Challa though, and I think he's cool. But I don't like he's selfish though. He don't want to share the technology and shit. So I can't get down with that. So I'm definitely Killmonger, 100%. I'm Killmonger, man, and it's not because we from the same town and shit like that. I'm definitely 100% Killmonger because he actually want to fight for all of us. He want to see all the melanated brothers and sisters. He says it in the film. He want to see all of us prosper. He want to see all of us prosper. He want to see all of us overcome this shit. Because we in a just look at the system that we in. We not in a system set up for us to thrive. We in a system set up for us to die. So if you can get the vibranium, that power, them suits, and you can spread that around, just think about it. I'm over here talking about this shit like it's like real shit. Like this is real shit. This is a film. This is a movie. But it has so much undertone shit in it. It's so symbolic, like the sister said in my comment section. It has so much symbolic, there's so many symbolic messages. There's so many like undertone shit that you have to really watch the film to understand properly what I'm saying. Like the film is crazy. You saw a sister die. I saw a sacrifice. I saw someone that understood what the fuck was gonna happen. Like she knew what we were fighting for. She knew what the fuck this shit is about. She know this war is not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be fun. She was like, hey, bam. And he became king. I mean, just let that sink in. But I'm gonna get off though. It's been 40 minutes. I don't want to talk myself to death. I'm still kind of sick. I definitely want to say give a special shout outs to the tribe that always never fails me, man. The sisters, man, y'all are very much loved. I love the shit out of y'all. Y'all actually I wasn't even expecting anybody to show up. I didn't think anybody would show up. I'm so grateful that we actually have such great that I have such great women like y'all, and you guys are so beautiful. You guys are so talented. Regardless of how mad I get and how angry I may come across, I know it's a lot of people that, some people don't like my tone or whatever the case may be. I really truly appreciate y'all because you guys are, you deal with a lot, and the fact that you come to support my channel, and if you look throughout the whole comment section, it's nothing but sisters. Um, it's such a beautiful thing. So I definitely, before I ever bump off, I have to give you guys the most, sincerest shout out to every sister that came out here because y'all are so appreciated. Y'all do deal with a lot of shit. And like I said before, if I could take away all of your pain, all of your ups and downs, all of your stresses, I'll take them away so you could just have ups, man. I don't think that our nation of women should be having so many so many problems. And I think real men that get any sisters like this that you see in the comment section on the playback, I think we should be honored and we should do everything we can to protect them and make them feel special. Because I think y'all special. You guys are special. I don't think you guys are special. And I do appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate the brothers too that do rock with my shit. I'm pretty sure they probably doing a lot of shit, or they probably just didn't want to come. For whatever matter, I do appreciate the brothers too that do rock with my channel, and maybe they just ain't seen the video yet. They probably didn't even know I'm going live yet on this channel. So if you do see this on the playback and you do support, I do appreciate everybody. And I know I don't say that a lot on my channel, and I don't even thank a lot of my subs, even, the new and old subs on my other channel. But I definitely do need to thank y'all, and I do appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Like, for real, it does, get me emotional that people do listen to me when, I'm not showing my face, and I know that might anger some people, but I do appreciate the time that a lot of sisters and brothers invest into my channel. And I do appreciate y'all, and I'm going to try my best to be that warrior and keep fighting for y'all and providing, the best insight I possibly can. Might not be the best, but I'm going to try my best to give you everything I got. All right, man. Y'all be good out there. Y'all be safe. Enjoy your day.